What is up there, SEO pros? How you guys doing? Oh my god, I just realized I have to redo this stream because the screen isn't on. Maybe I'm gonna be able to do this in time. Hold on. Okay, so if you do the streams back to back soon enough, they'll just append to each other. So I think that's what's gonna happen. If not, I'm gonna have to reintroduce myself. Nope, there it is. Cool. All right. So today what we're doing is we're doing a re-audit, and we've done a couple of these in the past, but basically what we're doing is Daniel is a guy who ordered SEO audit from me previously, I think about a month ago, for a driveway cleaning website. God, I'm having a really hard time talking today. I apologize. I haven't streamed in a while, so I'm like need to get back into the flow of things. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at kind of the website again and see what's been fixed and kind of what we can do to continue improving upon what we're already doing and kind of checking the analytics and different stuff. And welcome everybody in the chat. Clark says, hey Chase, what's your opinion on performing audits implementations on Shopify websites? My opinion is that you should probably try to get that Shopify website integrated with a WordPress website so you have more control over it. I haven't actually messed around too much with Shopify website, so I can't really tell you too much about it. But I assume that a lot of the same elements are going to apply to a Shopify website as it would for another website. I just don't know how much control you have over those elements. All right, so we're going to go to Zenu, open up the check URL, boom. Same thing as all of our other audits, except this time we're just going to be looking at what we've already done and what we can improve upon based off the implementations that have already been done. So let me see if I can find this audit as well. I think it might be in here. Driveway, no. Maybe Daniel, no. All right, I think it might be in my email though. Let me check really quick if I can get this. Because if I can, that means I can look at the current progress based off the last audit. I don't really need it, but I could look at it. Not too big of a deal. Either way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to log into analytics first of all. Let me press yes and cancel that. So I'm going to go into analytics. And I think I have to log in with a separate account because we tried getting access before with my other account, but I think we needed some sort of weird login or something. Oh, no, there it is. We'll see. Ron, it says, good morning, brother. What up, dude? Wow, we're already in here. That's so funny. Unless I just clicked that and I didn't see it. Okay, so, well, one of the things we can do is we can just compare the last week. It's not going to give us a lot of data, but we can look at it. Does look like metrics are going up, so we can go into acquisition, all traffic, and source medium, like so. And in here we'll be able to see, okay, so direct traffic's gone up. And by the way, if we're not filtering out our IP, Daniel, one of the things that we're going to want to do is go to admin, because a lot of this stuff is probably you visiting the site and making changes. So, oh, we still haven't set up conversions. We need to do that. So if you go to filters, all you have to do is type in Google, what's my IP, and make sure you add it into your filters. Because if you don't, what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up seeing all of this traffic from you and thinking that it's like your traffic's improving, which it might not be. So the one way to figure that out is to put a filter for your own IP. So I'm just going to make sure we add that in there. Whoops. Our handy dandy notebook. Filter out IP. Set up conversions. All right. Jide just hit the like button. Thanks, Jide. You're the man. By the way, if you guys want to get your comment featured, actually I need to get a box for this. It doesn't really matter too much, but you can do a super chat, which you just donate $1 during the live chat, and I'll feature your comment. I want to put one like down in the corner over here so that I can put featured super chats. All right, so we're gonna go to, where is it? Acquisition, all traffic, source medium. we're gonna go to organic, so that's about the same. We're probably not gonna see much there, I mean, anyways, so we don't have to worry about it too much. And then you'll see some of these metrics are cut off too. So what I do want to do is, did I set this up in SEO Profiler? Let me check this out. Eduardo says, hi Chase, what program do you use to split your screen and broadcast your cam? I use OBS. So it's this program right here, as you can see. It's a free open broadcasting software. So let's see if I got it in here. No. So that's the other thing is, I think, did Daniel tell me if he set up, hold on 1 second, let me check my messages really quick. Let's get the lowdown. So apparently the citations have been ordered for this site, which is great. And then the call to action, I think was put, I think I saw called, yeah, right here, cool. So free quote, we might want to A/B test this and then also use heat map tracking if we're not. So use heat map tracking to see how many people click the quote button. And honestly, the quote button's good, but it's kind of hard to even see. Like, I see it, but I mean, that's fine. Might want to try some bold lettering or something. But it's definitely better than not having a call to action. You could even make like the button 3D or something. I mean, it's kind of hard to see, but I mean, it's fine. And then this picture is good. And then we got this. We started to do some link silos. We got the bold and italics here. I'm also going to check Search Console and see if any of these changes started helping. Click into here. And then what I'm going to do, oops, what the heck? I'm not trying to get to the Scythe. Here, okay. All right, let's see if it's in here. Pressure. Okay, I think maybe the, oh, is this a different account? Yes, let me go into my other email. Bump, 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 bump. Eduardo says, how do you do the ask away part? Oh, that's just like a custom template. If you want my guy to make you one, I can get him to make you one for, I don't remember how much he charges, but I think it's not too expensive. Just send me a message on my website and I can look at it. I mean, I can get you set up. Okay. Pressure. There we go. Nope. Oh, I had permission, but now I don't. So I'm going to have to use the other login. All right. I see how it is, Google. Okay. So we'll log in, add user, and then let me get the password. And you guys aren't allowed to see this, so just give me a moment. Bump, 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 bump. Nicolay from the White Hat SEO group's getting mad with all the memes I'm posting. Sorry, man. I have to meme. Okay, so here we go. Oh, wait a second. Is this a different website? Am I auditing a different website right now? Because this is completely different. Did I get two pressure washing? Oh my god. Wow. Okay, so I'm I'm auditing a completely different website. But I mean, these are good changes. Oops. All right. So that's funny though. I mean, because these were the changes that from the audit. Okay, whatever. So I guess we're restarting with this one. Okay. So I need to get my shit together. So I'm gonna go back over here, add account. Daniel's probably watching this and just being like, facepalm, what the hell is he doing? All right, so let's go into here. See, this is the problem, is I get like so many different audits all the time that I'm like always forgetting like which one I'm doing, because like one of the big examples is the pest control companies. I have like 3 different pest control companies like contacting me, and they all have super similar emails. So like I'll be messaging one of them back, And I'll be like, yeah, that was a great audit I did last week. And they'll be like, we didn't get an audit last week. That was like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, oh. All right, so we can see in here that the user analytics isn't set up on that one correctly. Let's see if it's on this one. So I'm assuming that this is the right one. So if we go into here, we can see the UA code is 5637. So let me go into there. All right, view page source. And let's go into UA 563. UA 56. Oh, that's 157. Okay, so hopefully it's that other one then. No, it's not that one either. So where is this 1757 coming from? Because that's neither of these. What to do? Okay, I'm gonna message Daniel and see if he has a different analytics account. Daniel, is the analytics on a different account? I don't see it on this one. All right, well, either way, we can look at the whatchamacallit, the search console. So let's go into here, and we can see in the last 28 days, this is what we're getting: clean away cleaning, gutter cleaning, St. Helens, how to clean rubber playground service, clean away. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and compare last compare. So compare to the last 28 days. So it looks like before we didn't really have much going on there, but we don't really know. I think that might be because, yeah, it wasn't really implemented till about there. But either way, we got about 35 clicks in the last 28 days with 1,374 impressions and a 2.5% click-through rate on average, which is pretty good. Gutter cleaning St. Helens, it looks like we're at a 6.3 average position, and that's pretty good. So let's actually check our local rankings as well. So gutter cleaning St. Helens. All right, so clean away cleaning, we're number 3 now. So I don't know if we were number 3 before, but looks like we are responding to the comments or the reviews, which is great. And I know that he just got citations, so we're good there. We're also going to want to check out Moz Local to see how we're doing. And I don't know if if Moz goes out to the UK. We'll have to check on that. So let's just go to moz.com/local. And sorry for not responding to you guys right now. I'm trying to get all this stuff done. Hot Dice says, hey Chase, would you be willing to do an audit on a site hosted by Squarespace and do a EL1i5 rundown? Yeah, I could definitely do an audit on a Squarespace website. I just don't know what an EL1i5 rundown is. So I apologize for that one. Suba is in the house. What's up, man? Clark says, hey Chase, don't know if you would be interested, but I found a Chrome extension that lets you see a quick overview of the software on a website. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out later. Right now I can't do that. All right, let's try clean away cleaning. Whoops. And whoops. Let me get that zip code. So I guess this would be it. And while that's going, we're gonna go and grab this for Screaming Frog since I messed up that other one. So let me just go check URL for Zenu also. Whoops. There it is. Cool. All right. Cool. So this logo, in my opinion, is a little too large because it's taking up like a big amount of the above the fold action. Especially on like probably mobile screens. Let's see this. Whoops. Actually, it scales, so that's a little bit better. I mean, if that's how you want to do it, that's fine. I would just consider making the logo a little bit smaller, but I don't know. That's just me. just because it's like on every page like that. The next thing that we're going to look at is, okay, so this slider, this is probably taking up a little bit of the load time. So let me just double check on this. And this stuff is probably stuff I checked already, but I want to double check on it. So let's just check the page. So we got good title tag, pressure washing, driveway cleaning, exterior cleaning, and Liverpool. Now we can actually make this better by putting the main keywords to the left. So pressure cleaning, what was it? Liverpool, I believe. Hold on, let me go back. Liverpool, yeah, Liverpool. And let's go into here. So if we look into here and we look at, what was it? Clean away. So we're not over there. Nope. Let's check the map. So let's see if we can find clean away. So the interesting thing is that we're not even really showing up here, but oh, is this a different place? Is there another Liverpool? Because I don't think this is actually, okay, so hold on, let me go to google.co.uk. So google.co.uk, try it there. All right. So still not on the first page. Let's go into here, more places. Oops, sorry, I shouldn't have resized that because now it's going to give me biased results based on the resizing. Okay, let's go. So we're still not being featured in here either, which is a problem because we definitely want to be featured here. So one of the things is that, like, whoops, sorry, pressure washing. Hold on, not pressure cleaning. This is the problem with, you know, working with multiple SEO clients. You have to actually know all the different, like, actual variations of keywords. And one small mistake can definitely screw up a whole SEO strategy. But then again, still not being featured here. So, I mean, if that's our main keywords, we can be listing that in the, like, we can, the thing is we have to figure out, okay, so if this is the homepage, that's the main keyword is pressure washing Liverpool, then we want to make sure that this is targeting all of that, pressure, like that main keyword. If not, then we're going to want to make another page and silo everything to that, if that makes sense. So, so this homepage should not be targeting all of these three keywords. It should be targeting like one main keyword and then have the sub pages targeting the other main keywords. Pressure washing St. Helens. Okay. So I mean, we probably want to be featured on both though. So the fact that we're not featured here either. Hold on. I think that's the wrong place again. Silly. There's so many places that have the same names. All right, boom. There we go. Number 2. Cool. All right, so that's a little bit more progress. Now, I mean, we probably want to be featured for both those, the thing for Liverpool and St. Helens, I believe. So let me just go to keywordtool.io and see the difference on that. Definitely not. Chris says the desktop screen is being cut off on the left side or the overlays. Yeah, so I mean the reason why I'm doing that is because you can't really see the whole page, but I can change that. I mean, you can't really see what's it called? Like the page when it's zoomed out super far. I mean, you can barely see it as it is. Hold on, let me go into here. Screen capture, where the heck is screen capture? There it is. Boom. So maybe you guys appreciate that a little bit more. All right. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna log in. Yeah, so Cleanaway says definitely want to be listed for Liverpool as well. So 110 there, and we're hoping that's the UK version. Actually, we can filter by UK. So we go here. Whoops. Search volume settings, all locations, and or sorry, UK. Oh, I guess that's not a language. Let's try UK. Cool. So now we'll save that. So 110 there. Let's try St. Helens. See, that's not even giving us really anything. So what we want to do is we want to look at if any of these other guys are ranking for Liverpool in this area. So let's look at, okay, so we got UK window cleaning 12. All right, so we'll type in Liverpool now. Now you'll see a lot of these businesses are closer to that central map marker, which isn't too big of a ranking factor. I mean, you can still get away without it. But you'll see, okay, so if I just zoomed in, now you're showing up, Daniel. But if I don't zoom in, you don't show up. So that is one of the big things, is that it's like, because these guys have more of an authority, I mean, because they're closer, they get a little bit of an advantage, but not by much, especially with the Google's Possum update. They said that they're supposed to make it not as big of a factor. So what we got to do is we got to continue to drive reviews, but you'll see that a lot of those other people that were in St. Helens that were ranking for that are not ranking for Liverpool either. Either way, what we're gonna have to do is continue to drive those citations. Let's look at the on page again. So if we go back over here, I would probably try to make this like one more, like a phrase that you're trying to, so the homepage should be like pressure washing Liverpool, or St. Helens Liverpool, and then you could have your other semantics in there as well, but you want your main keywords to the left. So let me go back over here. So hold on, I'm gonna take this out because this was on the other one. Oh, you should filter out your IP either way. If you're not, filter out IP. I should just put that on all my audits. Also there's no call to action here, which does need to happen. So main keywords on homepage, I'd suggest something like, okay, it's gonna be whatever your silo is. So you know, was it Liverpool pressure washing or pressure washing Liverpool? One of them is going to have more of a search rate, and it doesn't really matter because they're both going to be semantically picked up pretty similarly, but you want to figure out which one you want to be going for. So Liverpool pressure washing Liverpool. It's about the same. All right, so boom. So I would do pressure washing Liverpool. And since you're already ranking for St. Helens, what's the point of trying to SEO for that? I mean, it's not like you're probably not going to lose. In fact, you'll probably go up rankings as you just continue to do your SEO for, you know, with all your stuff that you're doing. So I would try to go for like pressure washing Liverpool, because then at least you get that key phrase in there with the first thing happening on the left, and then you could go like you can list St. Helens in there as well if you want, but you know, you don't have to. So we'll go back to H1 and, or sorry, title, and it does look like you did do the compression on this, which is cool. And then you can add this other stuff in here. You could probably just do it like that. Whoops. Something like that. It's probably gonna be too long, but something along the lines of that. So make sure it's under 75 characters. And the reason, so what I was saying about the silos is the reason why you want to do it like this is not just so you can get the keywords to the left, but also so that you can start interlinking all of your main pages back to the homepage, saying, hey, this is what the homepage is about, this is what my business is about, this is what I'm trying to rank for. So start internally linking to homepage with anchor text around pressure washing, washing Liverpool. So if you start talking about pressure washing Liverpool on any of these other pages, so if I go to like acid cleaning brickwork and I type in, so we got pressure washing right here. and that's going to another page. So, I mean, if you keep siloing to that other page and you're trying to rank that other page, then the problem is that you're going to be confusing Google with which one you're trying to rank. So if I go back to pressure washing, I guess I'll just click on that because I can't find it in the menu. You'll see St. Helens, Liverpool. So I would try to combine this to the homepage or just change this to services. So instead of linking your silos like that, so okay, here we go. So instead of internal linking with anchor text that says pressure washing, target pressure washing services, because that way at least it's a little bit different. You don't want to be, or sorry, you don't want to be competing your homepage with your subpage, because your homepage is going to have more authority, and one of them is going to just end up cannibalizing the other. So target this for services, pressure washing services, and target the homepage for pressure washing, just pressure washing. So in your internal linking, in your anchor text, in your internal linking, instead of saying pressure washing and linking like that, you're going to want to link pressure washing services. And then if you find pressure washing, and then you have in there, let's say, Liverpool, then you would link that to the homepage. Make sense? Let's see what we got in the chat. Cleanaway says definitely want to be. Oh, sorry. St. Helens is a town on the outskirts of Liverpool. Yes, I am trying to rank for Liverpool, Manchester, and Cheshire. Yeah, I know. We'll get to those other ones next. Mike says build a layered map for all of the locations. Cleanaway says okay. I have linked siloed back to the homepage with the word Cleanaway. Is that no good? So you can also link back to the homepage with your brand, which also works. But ideally, you want to be linking to the homepage with the anchor text around what you're trying to rank the homepage for. So you can do it for your brand, but you can also do some for with the actual keywords in it. The next thing that we're going to see is that the H1 isn't really replicating what the title tag says. So if we go to H1, you'll see experience cleaners in all situations. So, I mean, that's good, but we kind of want it to be represent this what the people clicked on, especially since that's what we're trying to. So I would go for change H1 to what the title tag is going for. And you could literally just replicate it. You don't have to do it, but I would say that that would be something you could do that would be really good. So specialist in exterior cleaning, this is great. So you get those other semantics in there. I'm just going to look at that. So we got an H2. If you're looking for exterior cleaning, and then that's where you could actually link right here. So can do internal linking with words around exterior cleaning. Also, I'm seeing that you're doing bold and italics multiple times per pages. You only need to do bold and italics like once with like one phrase. So bold and italicize, bold italics. I mean, unless it's more for a design standpoint, but I would try to do bold and italics for like one key phrase you're targeting per page. Otherwise, it starts to look spammy. You'll see like in here, we got like, it just starts to look a little weird. Also, I don't think we're targeting the homepage for exterior cleaning. We should probably target a subpage for that. And then you'll see in here, these are all links, which is great. I would maybe consider trying to make these a little bit bigger. You don't have to do that, but so we got the sitemap, we got the phone number. We don't have the NAP anywhere, so we want to have, if you can put, put name, address, phone number on every page. Can do this in footer. So instead of just having the footer with no name, address, phone number, to send those signals to Google, you're going to want to put name, address, phone number in the footer or at least somewhere on this page. Also, the copyright needs to be changed. So copyright should be updated because Google looks at copyright, the copyright date, and if it's not updated, it looks like your website's not really being maintained. It says 2014. And then other than that, pretty good. The only other thing is that, you know, this is really talking about exterior cleaning. We kind of want to elaborate more on like the actual location in Liverpool. So if possible, just go a little bit more in depth in why Liverpool's important. So go more in depth with why Liverpool is important to you, how long you've been around, maybe a review or two, and then also like I don't know, maybe a little bit more. I mean, you can do different heading tags, so maybe elaborate a little bit more on services. Oops, go back. And the reason why it's so important to list things about Liverpool and like why it's important to you is because then Google gets a better understanding that you're talking about that city. Also, we need a call to action above the fold. There's no call to actions right now. So I would say reduce logo height a little. Whoops. Logo size. And put CTA above fold. So that way you're giving them a little bit of direction on what needs to happen. Other than that, I think that's pretty decent for now. Okay, so we're going to go to the next pages. So you'll see in here we got window cleaning, pressure washing, other services, gallery, blog, about us, contact. So that's a lot of links. Not too bad, but we could probably condense some of these pages. And then the blog, we got the different categories, which is great. And then the about us and the contact. So I'm trying to think how we could actually do this. So window cleaning and pressure washing, I would say maybe we could condense these tabs. So consider condensing tabs into just services tab. And then what you can do is you can actually put the different drop downs with like a third drop down. So you could just do services. You could have window cleaning, pressure washing, and have them in their own tabs. And then if you hover over that one again too, it'll put one more drop down. So that we have in the menu, whoops, in menu, we got contact, or sorry, about, contact, blog, and gallery. So that's a little bit less overwhelming with all this stuff that people can do. Oops, sorry, about, services, contact, blog, and gallery. That's still a lot. We could actually put gallery underneath about if we wanted to. And then also we could have a reviews page. So consider making a reviews page, which we can mark up. We can mark up with schema and start, whoops, what was I going to say? Just so we can mark up with oh yes, and get aggregate rating in search results. And Google actually likes these pages. I did one on my own site, and it's like featuring it as one of the site links. So I'm going to say can put this underneath about us. Okay, so we got, whoops, sorry, we got some comments. Okay. Efrain's in the house. Sup, SEO pros? What's up, dude? We got Clean Away saying I bold italics every keyword for each page. Yeah, so you only have to do it like once. This site, your client site. This is one of the guys we're working with, Daniel. He's actually in the chat if you want to say hi to Daniel. Gabriel says, or just don't put copyright and use terms and conditions plus privacy policy links. Yeah, I mean, it's good to have privacy policy and terms of service or whatever on your footer. So I mean, it just adds more trust to your website. So I mean, we might even want to consider doing that, Daniel, because you can generate them pretty easily. So I'd say generate terms of service, or sorry, not privacy policy. Is it terms of service? I can never remember what these are. Hold on, let me go into my site. I think I have one on mine. Might not have generated yet. Maybe I took it off of the blog. I think it's on this site. No, it's not on that site. Did I put it on iPhone? I must put it on this site. Yes, terms of service. It was terms of service. You can put a disclaimer too if you wanted to. It just adds more trust. All right, so next what we're gonna do is, whoops, sorry. So besides the menu and like the display stuff, that's more just like kind of display and whatnot. Let's check some of the other stuff out. So let's go into Moz and we'll open up this. And we'll go into, general attributes, 1.75 second load time, which is great. So that slider's not taking up too much stuff, which is great. Of a load time. D-Card says, hi everyone, what's up, man? Tex says, Chase, please ask about link building. Who am I going to be asking? Gabriel says, small business. Efrain says, LOL. Ali says, hey everyone, and happy spring, what's up? Cleanaway says, the tabs will be compressed soon. Then he says, review page is something I'm going to build, but I don't know how to do it in Schema. It's pretty easy. You could literally just copy the code off my reviews page and put it in there. You just type in Chase Render Reviews and it'll show you. The JSON LD plugin. Yeah, so I just use like, I just generate the code off of like a website. Eduardo says, Chase, use SEMrush, Ahrefs to shortcut your SEO analysis. Sometimes. So I'll actually use, what's it called? Screaming Frog usually. So take organization markup off homepage. And then just leave the other one, the local business, which looks, oh, there's 3 local business. So take off duplicate local business markup off homepage, from homepage. And then breadcrumbs, we got 1 there. Website, we got 4 website markups. So get rid of duplicate website markup in Schema. Duplicate person markup. So this is just from having multiple SEO plugins. We're just gonna say etc. because we can just keep finding more stuff around here. All right. Jide says, "Hey Chase, are you working with anybody for help with your audits? I help do on-page and CRO if you need it." Yeah, so right now I'm looking to hire overseas because I'm not going to want to hire anybody in America because it's going to cost too much money right now because I'm only charging like $500 retainers at the moment. When I start scaling, I'll probably hire people in America. But right now, I haven't even hired anybody yet. I'm doing interviews right now. All right, so we'll go to window cleaning. So we got that, and then if we go into here, let's see what happens next. So commercial business, great. So that looks good. Architecture looks great. Now let's actually check out these pages. So window cleaning. Window cleaning services in St. Helens. Now, I don't know if that's the main keyword. Let's just double check on that. So one of the next things I'm probably going to say is hone in these keywords a little bit more. So a lot of the stuff we're targeting is St. Helens, which I don't think is completely necessary, like I said, because we're going to show up for St. Helens no matter what, in my opinion, just from our local business. So I think we might want to target Liverpool a little bit more heavily. So we'll do Liverpool or window cleaning Liverpool. Now we got 260 there. Now let's check out St. Helens. We got 20 there. So honestly, I would try to more heavily start targeting Liverpool. So start heavily targeting Liverpool with re-optimizations. Now this is going to take some time, Daniel, but the reward with targeting Liverpool more heavily is you start getting topical seeding. So what that means is that if you start going for window cleaning Liverpool, acid cleaning brickwork Liverpool, canopy cleaning Liverpool, is that you're going to start getting more keywords, or sorry, more variations of keywords for Liverpool. And you're going to start feeding in all of these different anchor texts around Liverpool, which is going to help you rank for these keywords. So this is going to take a lot of re-optimizations, and you can still put St. Helens in there too. But I would probably try to put the main keywords for that in the beginning. And so this is going to take a lot of work, but it's definitely worth it. It's also going to mean that we're going to have to re-optimize these different H1 tags. So window cleaning, this should say window cleaning Liverpool because this is the H1, I believe. Let me just double check on that. Yes, so that's the H1. So we want to make sure that our H1s include window cleaning Liverpool. And then this says it right here, which is, you could leave something like that. That's fine. So here we go. Need a window cleaner in St. Helens. Clean away cleaning, which is fine. You know, you could put the brand. I do this a lot with people who don't actually have the actual anchor text. But if you wanted to do it right, you could model somebody like this, who I always point to as an example. So if we go to SBPC Tech and then we go to like virus removal, you'll see that anytime he mentions something around computer repair, which, hold on, let me go to a different page. Looks like he's not doing it on, I think maybe he's just siloing his main pages. There it is. So anytime he mentions something around computer repair like this, he'll silo it back to his main keywords, which for some reason he's still not mentioned. He's still not siloing this back to the home page. Let me see if I go to one of these pages. So that's the brand name. Let's try something like this. There it is. So this is going back to the home page. So it's fine to have the different variations in there, but you want to also make sure that you are using some of your anchor text. So it's always good to mix up your anchor text. So can model silo structure on, boom. Clean away cleaning says, when you say re-optimize, do you just mean drop the St. Helens and change for Liverpool? So I mean, the theme needs to be more around targeting Liverpool, because those are where all your main keywords are going to come from, and you want to start ranking for that. It's going to be work because it's a lot more competitive. But right now, like if we just go to one of these pages, this is more targeting what's it called? St. Helens. And it's not that it's only targeting St. Helens, it's also targeting Liverpool, but it needs to be more optimized towards Liverpool. So like for instance, window cleaning, that could be window cleaning Liverpool, since that's the H1. The title tag could be window cleaning Liverpool, and then services in St. Helens and Warrington or something like that. If that makes sense. So other than that, the H tags aren't bad. I would say maybe put some pictures in here or something. So consider adding pictures to different service pages, because that's probably going to reduce the bounce rates on these, and it's also going to give you a little bit extra content with alt tags that Google's probably going to want to index you for. I don't have time to actually go through all of this content, but overall, not too bad. And then once you start SEOing for that stuff, it's a little bit easier to track, because then you're just going to reset your top queries. You're going to look at your last 90 days, and you're going to see that some of these pages are going to start showing up for your keywords, or they're going to at least start getting impressions, and then you can click into those and check out the queries. Okay, so you'll see related services. That's great. Our area, this is where they're going to be putting the area. Hopefully we got the NAP over here like we were talking about. Let's check out Moz Local. So here we go. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Okay, so Moz Local. So if we go into here, you can see that we're still not picking up everything. We got some incomplete profiles, some inconsistent profiles, duplicates. So I don't know if you plug this into Moz Local yet, Daniel, but we definitely need to get these updated to get these as consistent as possible. So I would spend some time either setting up Moz Local or dialing in local profiles yourself. The next thing is we do need to continue to generate reviews. So continue to generate reviews. I don't know if you're using Plepper, but definitely want to keep sending that link to people. So keep sending Plepper link to people to get reviews generated. And I mean, I send this to a lot of different people. I'm not going to name the specifics, but it's pretty easy to get reviews if you know what you're doing. So Clean Away Cleaning says, when you say, or sorry, I have added a lot of text content recently, but pics are the next job to be uploaded. So also when you upload pics for different services, make sure to include proper file URL. So you're naming the file URL after the name of the picture and alt text, as well as upload those pictures to Google My Business. So that way you get the ranking boost for that as well for uploading to Google My Business. Okay, so next thing what we're going to do is we're going to go to commercial window cleaning. Now a lot of these link silos, people get confused. So if you know that your top things that you're trying to rank for are like 4 or 5 different keywords, then that's where mainly your link silos should go. So you shouldn't just be linking to as many pages as possible if they're not really ranking for anything. So instead of internal linking randomly, we want to identify the top value pages by looking at search rates and start internally linking to top 5 to 10 pages with most value. It's easier to track that way too, so that we're not just trying to rank everything. We want to try to rank our main keywords, and the other pages are great even if they have 10 monthly searches, but we're probably not going to want to spend most of our time doing internal linking to those pages because we're not going to want to rank those pages as much in the beginning, maybe towards the end, but it also depends on the competition. Cleanaway says, my Google local listing is wrong. I've tried to change it, but it's taking forever. Also, you can call AdWords and ask for Google My Business, and they can make updates over phone for Google My Business, if you didn't know that. So that's pretty cool. Dub Maker says, Chase, quick question. If I had a successful blog with Ahrefs domain authority of 50 and a bunch of relevant anchor text pointing to that blog, would you redirect it to your company's site both in the same niche? I mean, if you have to. Otherwise, I mean, why? It really depends on what you're doing, man. If you're just doing it to try to rank your stuff, it's a little black hat, and I would not try to use that as a strategy if that's what you're wondering. Cleanaway Cleaning says, yes, I have paid for Moz. Okay, so yeah, I mean, what you can do though, Daniel, is you can give us a little bit of push. So sometimes Moz takes a while to do, so you can just go in here and just press update listing and then do it yourself. So I would say consider giving Moz a little bit of a push. Just make sure you're using the same information. Otherwise, if you're using different information, then Moz is going to look at it and go, oh, well, we still need to change this, and then change it. So D-Card says, my site is being hammered by thousands of bots from around the world, where I blocked most of the bots' IP, but it looks like an infinite number of IPs. They're trying to access login.php. Both pages are trying to access are hidden. Any tip to how to stop them? Have you tried WordFence? That works pretty well. Cleanaway Cleaning says, I've used Plepper, but no one has Gmail accounts. They don't, okay, so in that case, what? How do they not have Gmail accounts? Okay. So, I mean, Plepper guides them to creating one, but I don't know how that's possible because most of the people I message have either a Gmail account or are able to set it up. I don't know. That's one of those things where it's like, I don't know what to tell you. Jide says decard, use a spam block. Cleanaway says my internal linking isn't random. I silo back to homepage, contact us, and other services. Okay, I'm just saying, just in general, if it is not like so, like for instance, on these pages where you're internally linking to what was it? Hold on, I don't remember that one that we were linking to. It was the pressure washing services, but it said pressure washing is the link. We want to make sure that our internal linking is going for, so even though you're internally linking like strategically to the different pages, we want to make sure we know what those pages are ranking for, so we can assign certain anchor text to those pages. So like for instance, we don't want to have a bunch of anchor text going for pumpkins to a page about apples, if that makes sense, even though we're still linking to that page. Okay, especially also with the main landing pages. With main landing pages, we're going to get traffic for, we want CTAs above the fold. So if this is a page right here that's going to be getting a lot of traffic, we want to make sure that this contact us is a little bit higher, so that when people land here, they get an easy call to action. And then we got the image here, which is great. What the hell? Don't know what's going on with that. And then for all of the other pages, you'll see just the H1s still not really targeting Liverpool. And then let's check out the actual city pages. So let's go into, let's see if we can find the city pages. So let's see. Hey Daniel, do you know the what the different city pages are under? So while he does that, I'm gonna go into here, do site : boom, and we got 74 results being indexed, which is great. Let's check out those crawl rates. So we'll go into here, crawl stats. So it looks like it was going up, and looks about average. We got about 39 a day. I mean, we could definitely up that. One of the best ways to up these crawl rates is to continue our blogging. So let's go into here. So blog. So this blog is showing too much preview text. Blog is showing too much preview text, which means it's going to start showing up as duplicate content. We want to only show about 55 word previews. Cleanaway says, I feel like crying with all this work. You were like, this is just going to be a simple audit. I'm going to give you more stuff this time than I did on the last audit, aren't I? I apologize, man. I mean, in a way it's good, but in another way I understand. All right, so about us, let's see if we can grab this. Okay, so if you're trying to rank for the different cities, you should make separate landing pages for them. And I'll show you how I do this. Can use this as an example. So I spent a lot of time ranking like different web pages on the same site for like multiple cities, and I'll show you how I did it. I just went and I made a location for it. So we'll just try like San Luis Obispo. And then you can also put separate business markup for it too if it's actually a different local location. So here you go. Boom. Rooster just woke up, man. Good morning. Jide says LOL. Cleanaway says I know I should, but I'm not 100% on how to do it properly. I can coach you on a lot of this stuff, man, if you ever need help with this stuff. I'm trying to get away from implementation because I'm spending way too much of my time doing it, but if you need help, going through this stuff, I can help you with anything that you have questions about on how to implement it. So let's check out the about us and the contact us to make sure there's the proper markup on it. So we'll go structured data testing tool. Jide says, yeah, most people don't know how much work SEO takes to do it right. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, it's all just percentages though in the end. Like by doing certain things, you only get like certain boosts, but if you put everything together, it ends up making a lot of huge improvement. So you'll see the local business markups on every page. Want to turn this off. And then the other thing is that we want to add about us markup and contact us markup on those pages. And you can copy my site. And that's really easy to do. All you have to do is just go to chasewriter.com and then about, and then just copy the code from here. You can just click on this and it'll show you where that code's at. And you can just copy and paste it in yours and just change the information. Okay, so other than that, let's go into these different things. So, I mean, a lot of these are really good, and we are ranking for St. Helens. So the only thing that's going to happen really is just we're just going to improve our rankings for the other stuff too. And it might short term make our rankings go a little bit down for St. Helens, but there isn't a huge search rate there, so it's going to be worth it to target what's it called, that other keyword, Liverpool, in the end, because that's where all of our main searches are going to hit us from. Okay, so in terms of the blog, we want to continue to do like 1 blog a week. So I don't know if that's how many we're doing right now, but just by continually updating the website with the blog is going to really help. So I would say continue to push out 1 to 2 blog posts a week. And then also get those social signals going. So make sure to get social signals going by sharing on different social platforms. And then also on the social platforms, you want to make sure, Daniel, that you are using the correct NAP there as well. So if you have social platforms that aren't listing NAP and then also website, make sure to add that in profile bio. Now, some of the other stuff is going to be around kind of obtaining hyperlocal links. So what you can do is you can go to like, let's go back to google.co.uk, google.co.uk. Let's read what you guys are saying. Malta says, funny, I started watching your complete today and now you are live. Right on. Dubmaker says, thanks, Chase. I guess the main reason would be building 2 blogs in the same niche is going to be a lot of work. I would just put 1 blog on 1 site. I would try not to build 2. I'm wondering if I should keep blogs separate from... No, don't do that. And don't listen to what Josh says about that. I'm sorry, Josh, but don't... You want to put your blog on your website. Definitely. Rooster says, I'm doing good, just trying to wake up and learn. It's just like I'm at school, but we'll be cool. Oh. Cleanaway says, I spent a lot of time with just the first audit. Never mind this one. Yeah, that'll happen. Jide says, I think you should keep your blog on the same site. Yeah, definitely. Cleanaway says, I haven't blogged in a long time. I wanted to get the site 100% first. Same with, so yeah. Okay, so if we go to pressure washing Liverpool, what we can do is we can figure out what these different links are by just grabbing these URLs. And what we can do is go to like backlink watch, which is, you can use Ahrefs or whatever you want to use. But this one's free. Go into here, click into here, click into here, 5500 ANMX. You press check backlinks. Oops, I didn't enter the captcha correctly. A likely story. There we go. So you'll see these are all the different links. Now, if they have links that we don't, what we can actually do is we can just go to these different sites. So like, for instance, some of these sites you don't want, like First Directory, that might not be a good site. But some of these sites might be good. So I would spend some time spend a few hours looking at top ranking competitors' links and see if you can get any that are easy to build. Also, there's a lot of times when they'll get like hyperlocal links from people that just because they've been around for a while, and there'll be people in the area who's going to list them, and you can easily just reach out to them and ask them for a link. So I've done this before with a lot of my assets, and it really does help. Like I've gotten like one link that was like super high authority and local, and it helped me rank like #3 for computer repair within like the next week. So this isn't like something I try to spend a lot of time doing, but it's definitely something that can help you out a lot, and it's worth spending some time trying to get done. So I would say maybe look at the top like 5 competitors and try to do that for a little bit. So the next thing is if we go to, let's see, Screaming Frog, we can look at this in a little bit higher scale. So instead of filtering everything, we're going to filter only HTML. And it looks like we got a 301 here. Let's see what Zenu's picking up. Oops, wrong one. I would just honestly run a broken link check every month. So run broken link checker monthly to make sure links aren't redirecting or 404ing, and fix them. That's just like general maintenance. So the next thing is we got, you know, about 56 pages. All of them have title tags, which is great. Some of them are no index, no follow, which is fine. And then all of the word counts look really good, which is great. And a lot of them have outlinks and external outlinks as well. And a lot of the response times are really good. So in terms of what we're seeing on Screaming Frog now, I mean, this looks great. Let's look at the actual meta description. So all of the pages, all the main pages have meta descriptions now, which is great. And then let's check out the images. So images, none of them are missing alt text, so that's great. So from a code standpoint, that's all pretty good. Now we're just kind of going more into what we can do for conversion rate optimization, driving rankings, and a lot of it's going to be around content marketing. And then also with the content, you can also start doing list building, which is going to be helpful in a lot of ways, especially if people are going to your site, reading your stuff, get into a list. You maybe want to ask them for a review after on your, you know, on your expertise. So I would start using email newsletter to grab people from blogs with a content upgrade. And you can use Thrive for this. Sorry, Thrive Leads for this. And start asking for reviews based on your expertise. Not at scale. I mean, you only want about 3 to 4 reviews a day, so you don't want to email your entire newsletter, but you know, you get the point. Okay, so I mean, other than that, that's a lot of stuff there already. I would also just look into the bounce rates. So if we go into, well, actually the analytics isn't set up for some reason correctly, but you know, go into the bounce rates, check out what has higher than 80% bounce rate off of Google, and see what you can do to improve the user experience on that. So check out analytics. If there are landing pages with 80% plus bounce rates, and even you could even do like 70 or 75%. And simply by adding that call to action in there is going to help. Like I was talking about. What the heck just happened there? Oh, I forgot to, okay. Boom, boom, boom. check out analytics. If your landing page is 70% plus bounce rate, try adding multimedia or call to actions on those pages to reduce bounce rates. And then also the heat map tracking is going to help see what the problem with those are as well. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. I think we found a lot of the stuff. Of course, there's always going to be more as I continue to like dive into this stuff, but I think that's going to give Daniel a good amount of stuff to fix for the moment. Daniel, I hope this was valuable to you and you got some stuff out of this. I apologize for giving you so much work. Cleanaway says, or Daniel says, I think I might sell this DJI Mavic and pay you to fix my website. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, a lot of the stuff that I would be able to help you with would be pretty limited because I have like 10 clients that I'm trying to scale back on right now. I actually have a waiting list for people who are asking for my help right now because I just don't have time. So if you want help in terms of like me helping you like guide you through this stuff, I can. But also I will be getting a team of people together probably within the next month or so. So I can keep you posted on that. And the other thing is that I'm probably going to be able to charge a lot less for the SEO implementation since I'm not going to have to do it all myself. So it will be able to give you better values on that too. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Other than that, pretty good progress, Daniel. Hopefully you're using a rank tracker for this. One of the things that's always important is to use rank tracker to measure progress. Measure, and you might have told me this already that you have, but measure progress and cross compare with conversions and implementation. So that would have been something cool to look at, but not really that big of a deal. And yeah, so hopefully some of those things that we can fix on that will make your rankings higher, but that's some of the main stuff. So I hope you guys, all of you other guys or girls, enjoyed this as well. If you like these types of videos, you want me to do more in the future, make sure you press the like button. And until I see you guys next time, happy SEOing.